Good afternoon, everyone. Ken Porter here. I'm a graduate student over at Illinois State University, and unfortunately, I can't be with you today. I'm over in Peoria. This weekend is my Navy drill weekend, so over in Peoria playing Weekend Warrior. But this is an issue I care deeply about, so I decided to record my testimonial today. I really wanted to talk about the effects of pollution on low-income communities, and in particular, black and brown communities of color. Our communities are much more likely to live within 15 miles of, what we call the shadow of a dirty plant. And when I found this out, immediately what came to my head was where I live at. I'm from the south side of Chicago. A block and a half down the street is a company called ABCO Metals. It's a company that melts down steel and other metals. I've grown up with asthma. My father has it. My brother has it. And, you know, I'm willing to wager that living down the street from a company that's letting emissions into the air, as many other black and brown children do, had an effect on me having asthma. And then the effects run deeper than that. Tomorrow I'm taking my physical fitness test. We take one every 6 months in the military. And how I do on that test influences my rate of advancement. And although I've been able to do very well in all the other facets of my military career, and despite being 6'2" and a strapping young man, I haven't been able to really do well. I've passed my physical fitness test, but passing and doing well is two totally different things. I get winded very easily, and when it comes time for me to run that mile and a half, it really is it really kicks my butt every single time. But this issue is particularly important because it is a health issue. I got some statistics here. These stats are according to the Office of Minority Health. And black children have a 500% higher death rate from asthma as compared to whites. There's no other reason, there's nothing else you could point to on why communities of color have higher rates of asthma besides them living right in the backyard of smokestacks. And that's really what it boils down to. I'm telling you this story because I really want to urge you to get behind the Green Power Plan. It's not as simple as getting up and leaving from the smokestack. We live in the communities we live in. My family's been there for generations. My grandparents were redlined into that community in the Great Migration. In low-income communities, they spend a huge portion of their money on their power, on their electricity, on their gas, on things of that nature. So really, we need to put the power to create their own energy inside the hands of the community so they're not being disenfranchised and taken advantage of. The reason I'm making this video is because I want you guys to endorse the Clean Power Plan. It doesn't make any sense to invest in energy sources that are destructive to our communities, that are literally causing our children to die at 500% higher rate than white children. 500% times the rate. That's absolutely ridiculous. And it doesn't make any more sense to keep investing into technologies that are killing us. Instead of disinvesting in these communities, let them build their own solar gardens. That's really just what I want to urge you guys to do. Nobody should have to live in the shadow of a plant, let alone a block and a half away from one. So wish me luck tomorrow on my physical fitness test. I'm going to Sasebo, Japan in a month from today, and the better I do on this test, the higher I could climb up that ladder. So wish me luck tomorrow. And again, sorry I can't be there. And thank you for listening to my testimonial.